Every successful hemp business has something in common. They understand that their supply chain is only as strong as its weakest link. I'm Clint with Hemp Law Group, and today I'm going to walk you through the critical legal requirements at every stage of your hemp operation, from the moment you acquire your seeds until your product reaches the final customer. Let's start at the beginning, your seeds and genetics. This is where many businesses make their first crucial mistake. Every hemp plant in your operation needs to come from legal sources with documented genetics. Think of it as your plant's birth certificate. Without proper documentation, showing your seeds meet the federal definition of hemp, you could be putting your entire operation at risk. Moving into cultivation, the legal requirements become even more detailed. You need proper licensing for your growing operation. You need to comply with the local zoning requirements. And you need to follow specific cultivation protocols required by state regulations. Think of your growing records like a biography. They need to tell the complete story of every plant, from the day it was planted to the day it's harvested. Now let's talk about testing, because this is where things often get complicated. Most jurisdictions require testing throughout the growing cycle, especially before harvest. But here's what many people miss. It's not just about getting any lab test to test your crop. You need to use approved laboratories and follow exact sampling protocols. One mistake in your testing procedure could mean the difference between a valuable crop and one you can't sell legally. Transportation and storage might seem straightforward, but they will come with their own set of legal requirements. Every time your hemp moves, it needs proper documentation. Think of it like a passport for your products. Your storage facilities need to meet specific security requirements and maintain appropriate environmental conditions. Chain of custody documentation isn't just paperwork. It's your proof that everything was handled legally every step of the way. When we get to processing, the legal requirements become even more complex. Your processing facility needs proper licensing. You need to implement good manufacturing practices. Your equipment and processes need to meet regulatory standards. Think of your processing records as your product's family tree. They need to show exactly how raw hemp became your final product. Manufacturing brings a whole nother set of legal considerations. You're dealing with FDA requirements for manufacturing practices. You need to follow proper labeling regulations. You need to maintain detailed records of formulations, batch production, and quality control testing. Your documentation here is like your product's resume. It needs to show everything that went into making it. Distribution systems need to comply with various state and federal regulations as well. It means ensuring compliance with state-specific requirements for your hemp product distribution. Your distribution records are like a travel log. They need to show everywhere your product has been. At the retail level, you face your final set of legal requirements. This includes proper licensing for retail operations. It means compliance with age restrictions and other sale requirements. It also means maintaining appropriate documentation of all sales activities. Think of your retail records as your product's final chapter. They need to show that everything was done right up to the end. Quality assurance isn't just one step in your supply chain. It needs to be present at every stage. This means maintaining proper documentation of all testing activities. It means using approved laboratories. It also means implementing appropriate quality control measures at each stage. Regular audits of your quality assurance program aren't just good business. They're essential for maintaining compliance. Understanding and properly documenting these requirements at each stage of your supply chain isn't just about checking boxes. It's about protecting your business, your investment, and your future in the hemp industry. At Hemp Law Group, we help hemp businesses build and maintain legally compliant supply chains that can stand up to regulatory scrutiny. Whether you're just starting out or looking to strengthen your existing operation, we're here to help you ensure every link in your supply chain is legally sound and properly documented.